of getting closer to God.
To God.
It means that man is the bridge.
Yeah, that's it. That's just about it. So the point is this, that man is needed. So much so that when he is not there, God has created a system that will be able to stand in the gap. So instead of looking at religion only, look at the man. What is he doing now that he is there? We're talking about you as the Solid Jama.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing now that you are there? You're supposed to extend the glory of God to your environment. Maybe the family, maybe the community, maybe the workplace. Some people have mandates as big as the country and the region. Well, let me tell you one of the biggest stories I've had, or I've been involved in creating that story. Is a man that I'll name here. He passed away many years ago. He's called Ivan Chayonka. That name should sound.
Oh yes. A former CEO of Vivo Energy.
Yes, and also chairman of URA and also NSSF. Incredible stuff. I mentioned that name to say that some people's mandate are regional. Some are, maybe even worldwide. But the size is not the issue. The mandate is. Whether it's small or big or intermediate, every one of us has the mandate of extending the glory of God to whatever circles that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the beginning of the foundation of manhood is.
What more can I say?
So we come to the close of this episode today. We're going to continue. If you have anything to share with us, please write to us on solidjamas@gmail.com and we'll get back to you. If you want us to host a visitor who has a unique perspective on this issue of man's mandate and man's purpose, you can also know.
I think one thing I'd like us to consider is we should consider hosting a Twitter space.
Mm-hmm.
So that we have more people speaking into this.
Mm-hmm.
I found that there are spaces, and when you get onto them, some people are trying, but they don't have the answers.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you are there and you'd like us to host a space on Twitter, first of all, follow us on Solid Jamas, at Solid Jamas on Twitter, but let's look into it. Yeah, that would be a great way to have an international congregation. We can have Burale there rather than having a WhatsApp call in these days data. Yeah. And speaking of mandates, I think Uganda has never needed men to step up.
Yeah.
Not just Uganda, Africa, men to step up for God, because things that we see,
they are not exemplifying the glory of God.
And there's a verse I've been meditating on, and I want to use this to close out the conversation I started with on gender fluidity.
Yeah.
In Psalm 11, I think, verse 3, it says, "When the foundations have been destroyed, what shall the righteous do?" And I think we are living in that generation where the foundations of family, which
is a man,
have been destroyed. Today I was on Twitter and there's that boy, the TikToker called Brennan Baby. He's effeminate in the things in his content, and recently began posting himself wearing dresses, wearing skirts, and people have been really ticked off. Tell you something about our culture, that we're really not yet ready for that, and we should not suspend our customs for Western ideals. But today he came out and put a picture of himself now as a boy and said, "I am a boy." And then people ask him, "So why are you acting like a woman?" I'm saying this to talk about the confusion that is being drilled into the young people.
Did you see my tweet the other day about this confusion of being woke?
Yes, I didn't see it, but you can explain to me.
I wrote and I said that one would think that being woke is about the spirit, the brain, wisdom, intellect.
What is it about?
It's about genitals. At least that's what they're peddling. If you remove genitals from the center of the woke world, it crumbles. That's how cheap they're making these things that are foundational to become.
Are we really going to talk about this without talking about Elon Musk?
We've come to the end of the show.
We should host Elon Musk.
We're going to host Elon Musk one day. But until another time, guys, bye-bye. God bless you.